Chau from Hanoi in Vietnam. In just over a week, Vietnam is celebrating National Day. On September the 2nd, it will be 80 years since Ho Chi Minh stood in this square, Ba Dinh Square, and read the Declaration of Independence for Vietnam. 3 days ago, the whole of the Old Quarter and all of the roads that lead down to the Old Quarter were all closed off. There was a parade running through all the main roads leading down to Ba Dinh Square, and basically the whole city had to close from 11:30 AM till 3 AM the next day. And thousands of people lined the streets to watch the parade. And this was just a rehearsal, and there are two more rehearsals before the main event on September the 2nd. Now the main event actually kicks off here at like 6 o'clock in the morning. They will raise the flag of Vietnam, and then all the parades will take place. But as you can see, oh wow, it's all happening anyway. This is not a rehearsal day or anything, but I've just come down to Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, which is over here on my right, just to see if anything's happening. And as you can see, it bloody is, everything's happening. There's quite a big queue to actually get into the mausoleum itself, so I don't think I'm going to bother with that. Just behind me is the presidential palace. And, they don't like you taking photos of that. I'm just seeing how they're coping on a day like today, where there's just thousands of people coming here. They seem to be alright today. I bet if I go and stick my camera in, they'll tell me to bugger off. You can see we've got all different marches going on. Apparently there were 30,000 people lining the streets of Hanoi the other day just to watch the rehearsal. Today's not a rehearsal day, but you can see there's marches going on everywhere. Am I stuck? Can I get out now? I don't think anyone can get out now. You can see all these people marching, absolutely sweating like mad. They must be absolutely roasting in these uniforms. I'm just taking photos and they're all waving, so there doesn't seem to be a problem with that. And they're absolutely dripping into it. It's so hot today. Wow, what we've got now, it's just non-stop. Hello. Hello, my friend. Hello. Hello. Oh, we have a gap. I'm just going to move with the traffic. Let me get over here. All this has been erected for the actual National Day on September the 2nd. I don't know how you get seats for that. One of the biggest celebrations Vietnam have had for years. I mean, National Day is a big celebration, but the 80th anniversary, 80 is a significant number in Vietnam, I think, I've been told anyway. I'm not exactly sure why, but because it's the 80th anniversary, it's super special, which is why the celebrations seem to be going on for a couple of weeks. Now, you'd have thought that being such a special celebration, that there would be plenty of information online about where to go, what time things happen, you know, some kind of schedule. There's nothing. I actually posted on one of the Vietnam Facebook groups saying, does anyone have a schedule so I know where to go and at what time things are going on? And someone sent a poster of the schedule and it said September the 2nd, National Day. That was it. So I reckon basically what you just need to do is just go out and just find somewhere. This obviously is going to be the centre of it all, but it kicks off here at 6 in the morning. Doubt I'll be making that. I'm in two minds whether to go into the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. There is quite a queue. Oh, in fact, it's got much longer now. Now, sod that. Right, let's take a walk around the back of this temporary arena and see what's going on. You can see, even though today is not like the national day or even rehearsal day, there are just hundreds of people all dressed in traditional Vietnamese clothes, flags everywhere. This is what it's all about. 80 years since Ho Chi Minh read the Declaration of Independence in there. And what was it, 20 years later, they had the Americans to deal with. Super busy around here. Imagine what it's going to be like on the actual National Day. Because everyone's already out in their Vietnam clothing. Also people in traditional Vietnamese clothes, and also people wearing the national flag. Here we'll actually get a look at the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, although the sun's right behind it, so we'll not be able to see that very well. Everyone's here getting their photo took in front of the mausoleum. Just over here we have all this information, 80 years of Vietnamese diplomacy, so it goes right from 1945 up to the current date. But you can't really stand and read any of it because everyone's having photos took. Look at this. What a building this is. I'm not sure what it is.
Đây và ở đây còn có đâu có mấy cái.
It's just crazy busy, and just imagine what it's going to be like on the actual National Day. This place will just be filled. There will be thousands here. The plan for today was to head there and then make my way to the Old Quarter, and just to see how the Old Quarter is shaping up for the National Day celebrations. I imagine it's going to be quite flaggy, quite red, but who knows. But before that, I need to head to a different district for some pork. There's a place in Da Nang which is famous for its crispy pork banh mi, and I found out recently they've actually got one in Hanoi. They've only just opened. I think they've only opened in the last few months or so, but I've only just found out about it. It's not in the centre, but it's somewhere around here, and they don't fry their pork. They make their pork in kind of like the big, almost like the tandoor ovens. And this is it. That's what I'm looking for. I can see the pork there. They make their own bread as well. Hello. Oh, is this, you have the pork banh mi?
Bánh mì. Yeah.
So which one is it? The pork? Which one? Pork? Which one? This one. So the big one. Is this the big?
What size?
Okay.
25 or 35.
I'll take the big one. Yeah. More pork.
More pork.
That sounds good to me. Thank you. And this is where it's cooked, yeah? Oh wow. So not fried. So this is what it's famous for, because none of the pork is fried. It's all made in these huge ovens, and you can see underneath all the pork fat dripping into these big pans. I bet that gets used. Oh, that's bloody tasty. So I've gone for 35, all the same size, but with the 35 you get more pork. That's always a good option. So, roadside eating. I've been sat here about 5 to 10 minutes, still no sign of the banh mi, and then a guy just pulled up on his bike, walked in and got served immediately, like they could have been here 30 seconds. So I'm looking at the woman who's serving me, and she's just basically stood having a drink, not going out. So I've gone back in, asked, said, you know, is this happening? And she's like, oh, you want the banh mi? And pointed to the price again. Like, small or large? I'm like, didn't we already do this 5 minutes ago? Anyway, she appears to be making one now, so what did she think I was doing? Just sat outside the bloody shop? Oh, Vietnam. Right, so it actually only took her about 30 seconds once I actually asked her again. So let's have a look. Oh yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty damn good. That's pretty much exactly a pound. 35 is about a pound in English. So let's get into it. Here goes then, my first banh mi on Phu Dat. Well, that was worth getting the grab and coming all the way out here. That was absolutely delicious. I was so tempted to get another one, but I always like to try different things as I'm exploring, so I'll be back to this place for sure. I like this district. I think this is Dong Da, and this is, yeah, I've been down here a few times, and it's great. Some of the side streets are wonderful. Come and check this place out. The pork belly is absolutely amazing, so crispy, the skin is so crispy, absolutely delicious. Right, now it's time for a coffee. Hello. Hello. I have a choice of 2 coffee shops that I'm looking at in the area I'm heading to. One of them looks more like a restaurant, but it looks very kind of open and trees and plants, and it looks really nice. The other one is a cassette themed coffee shop. Now I've already been to a cassette themed coffee shop in Hanoi before, so I don't know if it's the same one that's moved. I'm not sure. Now to get to the little district where both of these coffee shops are, Google Maps is sending me all along this main road for a good 10 minutes, but I think what I'm going to do is take one of the side streets. Right then, Trung Liet it is. It's time to get lost in the side streets of Dong Da. You can see even these little streets out in the sticks all got their Vietnamese flags up. We're going to see thousands of them today. If you're in the business of making Vietnamese flags, then you're going to be doing pretty well right now. Let's see where this leads us. Some grill going on over here. Is this more pork? Oh, it looks like banana fritters, pork. Right, so I basically just need to keep going down here, but how do I get across? Oh, looks like I'm bridging it then. Actually, now I can get over here. Who uses these things? This is where I show off at how good I am at crossing roads in Vietnam now, and then get knocked over. Okay, that's a gap. I've just walked through what seemed to be like a market area, and then I've just come on this road here. It's just nothing but coffee shops, and all Vietnamese, no Westerners, no tourists. And it's always funny when you come to like districts like this where it is just Vietnamese, because they see me, you know, and obviously I've got the GoPro as well, so I do get a lot of attention, and people tend to look at me a lot, but they're always really friendly. I always want to say hello, but there's just tons of coffee shops around here, and here's me walking 20 bloody minutes just to find one in particular that probably is no better than any of these, but I have saved it as a place I want to go and check out, so we shall march on. Got this whole circle to myself, give you a 360 on this lovely day in Hanoi. It is threatening to rain a little bit, so over here we can see the dark clouds, and yeah, on the forecast it does say there's a pretty good chance that it's going to rain today. It was belting it down before I left my house, but then it's been really nice ever since. I'd like to say that the reason why I was out so late today, I didn't leave the house about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, was because of the rain, but it wasn't. It's because I was a lazy. Right, the coffee shop I'm looking for is somewhere around here. Now, it does look more like a restaurant than a coffee shop, so I'm not sure. Oh, we can take a look anyway. Well, I'm not sure what this is. Well, this isn't really what I was expecting at all, to be honest. It's seems very family friendly, which is, you know, not a bad thing, but it's not really my vibe. So I think I might head to the Cassette Cafe, which is in this area. Interesting place. We have a billiards hall here. Little photo opportunity here with Totoro. Okay, moving on. The Cassette Cafe is actually on the same street. It says it's 4 minutes walk away. There it is, and on the left hand side. Now, I'm not sure if it's the same place or not. Cafe and Cassette Workshop, it says. So, well, let's take a look. Hello. Just me, yeah. So there's obviously going to be copyright in here, but this looks Pretty cool place. I don't know if this is the same place as the one I visited before, which is in a completely different district, but well, if it is, that place was empty when I went, and this one seems pretty busy. Okay, it's a very cool place. Here you can actually come and listen to the cassettes as well. Have little stations here. Here we are, Lenin Square. Looks like they're getting a flower display ready. Looks like some band's setting up over here. Oh, there we go. Have I timed that just right? I'm Mr. Lenin myself. Normally around here there's tons of kids in little go-karts. I can't see any sign of that today. I think they must have all been cleared off for the celebrations for some reason. Well, it's just sort of absolutely belting it down. And most people are just kind of stood under shops like this. But I'm so thirsty, I need to get a drink, and there is a Circle K on here at some point. I'm hoping it's not too far away. I'm going to get a drink and then do what everyone else is doing, which is taking shelter. Is this it? It is. Perfect. Oh, this is a new one, I've never been in this one. Hopefully they have my drink. They've got every flavour except the one I want. Well, the drink was purchased, lovely pomegranate juice, and now I've just got to basically sit outside Circle K until this stops. Doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. Right, this is one of the best coffee shops in the old quarter. You wouldn't even know it was a coffee shop from outside. It's called Loading Tea, but there's nothing anywhere that says Loading Tea. But it is a coffee shop, and I think I'm going to go and grab myself a coconut coffee. So, hello.
Coffee?
Yeah.
So sorry, we closed at 6 p.m.
You closed?
Yeah. So
Oh wow, I didn't realise it was 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh, I just missed it.
And,
Okay.
tomorrow open 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you.
Alright, okay, thank you. Well, let's pay to that idea. Didn't realise it was 6 p.m. Yeah, no, it's beer for a hot show. Yes, this is what happens when you don't leave the house while 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, it's starting to get a bit more flaggy now as we head towards Ho Chi Minh, if we can get across. Super busy. It is Saturday night, so I guess at some point all of this will become pedestrianised when the night market opens. But for now, yeah, it's pretty busy. It's crazy busy right now. Might get myself a roti. Well, I got myself a lovely matcha roti. This is much better than the last one I had. The last one I think was vanilla and there was barely anything to it. But this is actually really nice. Very sweet, very buttery. And yeah, well, we're right at the top of Ho Chi Minh. This is where the Shark Show used to be. There's a big screen up there. It's pretty busy at the top of Ho Chi Minh Lake. And yeah, this used to be filled with street performers. I've not seen any since I've moved here. There were some really good ones as well. So it's a shame, they could be out right now. There's plenty of space for them. Right, let's circle gear. I'm gonna see if I can get my grapefruit juice. Success! There's a little stage over here with some kind of Vietnamese performance going on. Right outside the No Cafe, which is very popular with tourists. Great view of it, in fact. Getting the Note Cafe now. Have a nice sit down and look down at the performers. Wow, they're just kids as well. What's that bit? Ah, this is why I saw the little girls wearing all the same uniform. This is why they'll have been heading up here. Wow, look at these. How old are these guys? I think there's performers from, well, I don't know if it's all different schools. It's one off, one on. Oh the hell, not messing around. We've got more queuing up here to go on. They're super young. They must be like, I don't know, 7 or 8 at the oldest. I mean, these are look just kids, aren't they? What, 6? Too early for the night market. We're just about setting up. It's 20 to 7, so I'm guessing it's a 7 o'clock start. It's chaos trying to work through the night market when they're setting it up. It's easier to walk through it when it's all set up and it's just busy with customers. At the minute, there's just poles and covers everywhere. Barely anywhere to walk. Well, I knew the Celebration Street wouldn't let me down when it comes to being all flaggy. Everyone's coming here to have their photo done. Wow, okay, let's have a look. This changes depending on what the holiday is. Obviously it's a national holiday today, so we're going to see lots of flags. This one on the right always has a really cool display, and it has for this as well. Let me get over here and get a good shot. Wow. This one's always the best, no matter what it is they're celebrating, whether it's tech celebrations or Christmas or whatever it is. This one always goes to town. Look at that. Well, it's safe to say that Hanoi is pretty much ready for National Day. I saw this last week. Waffle crocs. These restaurants are super busy. All locals, all like kind of hot pot restaurants. You just line this street. Barely a table. Well, that's the end of this vlog. I was going to get a grab home, but I ended up right next to the bus station, so I've got a bus. It cost me less, but it does mean I've got to cross this road, and this is not an easy road to cross because they don't stop. So I've got to find a gap, make my way over there, and then head home. See you in the next vlog.